Future Millionaire, and I'm back with part 2 of this video. I apologize, I hit the stop button on accident, so I loaded that last one up, and now I wanted to read this last part, and then we'll get into the charts real quick. So non-GAAP financial measures in their 10Q, this section shows what would their operating income be without taking impairment and few other non-GAAP amounts not related to digital assets in consideration. According to the schedule, if impairment loss was not considered and few other items are not relevant, the company would have a net income of $18,566,000. So the SEC letter to MicroStrategy, the SEC objected MicroStrategy's reconciliation of not GAAP net income schedule above. On December 3rd, 2021, it sent the company a comment letter and advised the company to remove it under the Rule 100 of Regulation G. Reg G requires public companies to disclose or release such non-GAAP financial measures to include in the disclosure release a presentation of the most directly comparable GAAP financial measure and a reconciliation of the disclosed non-GAAP financial measure to the most directly comparable GAAP financial measure. Although we don't know the specific of the situation, it is clear that MicroStrategy's 10Q includes GAAP financials and a reconciliation of non-GAAP net income schedule, allowing readers to compare numbers easily. The company's goal is to clearly communicate the true operating performance of the company minus the paper Bitcoin losses, which is required to report under incompatible GAAP rules. Therefore, the specific concern the SEC has with the presentation is unclear. It is also interesting to see that the letter is only talking about the adjustment for Bitcoin impairment charges, among other items included in the reconciliation of non-GAAP net income schedules such as share-based compensation, interest expense, and income tax effects. On a subsequent letter from MicroStrategy dated December 16, 2021, the company accepted SEC's comments and removed the adjustment for Bitcoin impairments and the reconciliation of non-GAAP net income schedule. Finally, the rising inflation and uncertainty of interest levels. Interest rates have moved the market sentiment from investing in risky companies to value stocks of profitable companies. MicroStrategy may find it challenging to show a net profit under GAAP in the coming months if the price of Bitcoin moves sideways in a bearish market or declines further, creating more impairment losses. Even when Bitcoin goes up, MicroStrategy will not be able to show a profit under GAAP unless they sell it. This situation could unfairly affect the stock price of the company. If a spot Bitcoin ETF gets approved, investors might be better off directly investing in the ETF compared to using MicroStrategy as a way to get exposure. Keep an eye on how the SEC approaches non-GAAP disclosure related to Bitcoin for other public companies holding Bitcoin. So I thought that was fascinating. And now we'll play the end. Actually, you know what? That's what I recorded. That's uploading as we speak. And now let's look at Bitcoin and XRP because you guys have to see what's going on. Bitcoin's trying to get 39,000. We've talked about this. If it broke up, we could be looking at 39,995, 39,000 area right up here. That's what I would be expecting, but 39,000 is a heavy resistance. We've already been resisted upon it once. We do have a little bit of volume coming in the 30 minutes. So all you need to know right now with XRP is Bitcoin 39,032 is resistance, 38,466 is support. It looks like we could extend up to 39,752, which is what we were talking about yesterday, which is how we got the XRP basically coming up and maybe retesting up here. As you guys know, I sold out my XRP at like 62.76 roughly, and I'm waiting for the crash. Even if it goes up, it's not worth it to me with how it's looking. The market's not looking good. I could totally see this still playing out, so if you're wondering. But the volume's not looking too great. We did pick up small bits of volume, but look at the sell volume and look at the buy volume in the recent 7 or 8 candles. It's less than the sell volume, and that is different than yesterday. We were getting more buy volume right after the sell volume in these segments when we started moving up. So I think the market's starting to change a little bit, and I think tomorrow it's a very strong possibility of a dump. So we're gonna position, we're gonna jockey today. So XRP, like I said, we've got that 61,140 ultimate support right now. You want to be over that. You break back below that, you're gonna drop pretty quickly, I imagine. And then we're working on a double bottom if we can break through down at 54,824. If we can break up, we're looking for a double top at 65,572. Don't confuse it. Don't float it up. And don't make it too tricky on yourself. I want to thank the 187 members of Tom's Army. If you want to join Tom's Army, get the exclusive Telegram, help me get to my goal of 200 members of Tom's Army. I'd be forever grateful. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag FUD Assassins. It's my honor and privilege to lead this army into 2023 and beyond with the implementation of the ISO.